Well, ladies and gentlemen, the gentlemen to my left and right have made their picks, division winners, wild cards for the season. So here's a quick recap. Skip, you made Stephen A. fall out of his chair when you picked the Cowboys.
Yep, I love that pick. That's my favorite pick of all my picks.
Is that
That's
your favorite?
That's the one I believe the strongest in.
Okay,
Dallas wins the division.
What about this San Diego Chargers pick? He also said you were sick off of that one.
Yeah, I'm feeling great. I'm fully healthy with that pick.
All right, Stephen A., you picked the Eagles to win the NFC East. And Aaron Rodgers, I'm going to call him Aaron Luck because I like the combination of the two that you like.
He's
NFC
lucky
North.
too.
He's also a lucky guy. AFC North, you've gone with the Ravens. So let's get right to it. There they are. Let that simmer. Super Bowl 49.
It's time for the big picks.
In Phoenix. We'll be there with shorts on. Who wins? Who's going? Who wins?
Everybody likes to pick the Denver Broncos because of Peyton Manning, that high-powered offense, and the belief that, you know something, you got beat down, punked the way that they did in the Super Bowl. They're going to make amends for it.
Yep.
Hasn't happened in NFL history when somebody loses a Super Bowl, they turn around. I think I don't remember how many times.
1972 last time.
1972 was the last time. Dolphins lost, came back, won the Super Bowl. Miami Dolphins.
Who'd they lose to before they won? Oh, the Dallas Cowboys. Next.
The Dallas Cowboys, Roger Staubach and those boys.
Thank you.
You know, you should remember those days.
Because that's the only days that matter right now.
It's a long time ago. But let me tell you this. Can't see that happening in this particular situation. Obviously, we throw out if somebody's injured because injuries always play a role.
They do.
But I'm assuming Gronkowski's going to be healthy.
Oh.
I'm assuming Brady's not going to get hurt. I'm assuming Darrelle Revis is not going to get hurt.
Are you going where I think you're going?
The New England Patriots
You are?
to go to the Super Bowl.
Oh, no.
The great Robert Kraft.
It's over. I'm
Bill
done.
Belichick and the New England Patriots organization are going back to the Super Bowl this year, representing the AFC. Akeem Talia, he's going, I get that, but you got Revis, you got Wolford, you got Mayo, you've got Belichick. I'm sorry, I'm not losing fan. I look at Brady with Kimbrell Tompkins. I think Danny Amendola, he might actually last come playoff time. He might actually be available. Miracles do happen. Gronkowski, I'm assuming, is going to be available. Vereen with Ridley will be available. I think that New England is the better team. I think they got more heart, and I think they're going to show up when it counts, and New England will represent the AFC. Now,
do you have them beating Denver to get there? You didn't think
if Denver runs into them, they'll take them out.
Okay.
New England's going to take them out. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter who
in
New
the
England
details.
plays.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if it's my Steelers, New England's going to the Super Bowl.
That's it.
Now, with the NFC,
yes,
everybody talking about Seattle. I love the Legion of Boom.
Uh-oh.
It's some bad boys.
Oh, now we're getting somewhere.
It's some bad boys.
That
No doubt
forearm
about
right to
it.
the head?
Yeah, it's coming
That's
for
right.
you. They
That's
coming
right.
for you.
Cam is about to come for you right
coming for
now.
you.
Cam and those boys are no joke.
You're going
But
with the Saints?
I think the New Orleans
You are
Saints.
going with
He
the
is
Saints.
going with the Saints.
I think the New Orleans Saints somehow, some way, will capture the #1 seed.
It better be in New Orleans.
That's the only way this will happen.
I understand.
I'm willing to concede that if New Orleans has to go to Seattle, this is all null and void. But if Seattle, even though I said 13-3 in New Orleans, 12-4, I might have to switch that around.
You might
because
have to.
I believe in that New Orleans will have the #1 seed in the NFC.
Yep.
And if the road to the Super Bowl has to come to New Orleans, which I believe it will, the New Orleans Saints and Drew Brees will represent the NFC and meet Tom Brady and the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl. Drew Brees
2 minutes
versus Tom Brady.
And? Or you want me to go and then you'll tell me at the end who wins?
All right, 2 minutes ago.
Okay. I already told you, I have the Seahawks going 15-1 to New Orleans 12-4. So that game, which I do think will be the NFC Championship game, will be played in that crazy place up in the Northwest.
Oh, boy.
New Orleans has no chance. This is Seattle, start to finish, 15-1. They will roll to the Super Bowl. Now, on the other side of the coin, I'm very upset that you have hexed my New England Patriots by picking them. You have doomed them by picking them, and I think you did it just because you wanted to hex my Patriots, because we know what happens to your Super Bowl picks.
They're like this.
Okay.
They're the boat.
Look, I've got the Patriots beating San Diego in the AFC Championship game in Foxborough, just the way they did. Remember, following the 2007 season, they beat San Diego to get to the Super Bowl and lost to your Giants. Remember when they were trying to go undefeated? That will repeat. So I have the Patriots versus the Seahawks. I am not going to jinx my Patriots by picking them to win the Super Bowl. So I have Seattle winning that game, a game that will be much better than the contest Denver put up against Seattle. But I have Seattle winning that game 24-23 only because I don't want to jinx my Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Wait, hold on. Your back talk means you really want them to win, though.
I want them to win.
But you're
I
gonna give
actually
it to
believe, don't tell anybody this, but I believe New England will win the Super Bowl.
It's a
but I'm not going to say it publicly.
That's so weak.
He said, well,
That's
you know how he
weak.
does.
How's that going to happen?
Yeah.
How's that gonna
You
happen?
hexed them once. I'm not going to hex them twice.
I got New England beating New Orleans in the Super Bowl 37-33.
You just picked the Patriots to win the Super Bowl.
No.
It's over. Done. They got no shot.